Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday night, and you know what that means. It's time for the Ready to Rumble Show. With your host, weighing in at 267 pounds of solid muscle mass, standing over 6 foot 7 inches tall, it's Jeff Woods, the Rottweiler. Without further ado, welcome back to another episode of the Ready to Rumble Show.
Hey, sports fans worldwide, how you doing? Welcome to the five-star city of beautiful city, Cleveland, Ohio. And Mr. Cleveland, Ohio himself, holla at your boy, Big Jeff Woods, the Rottweiler. And today I'm back again to show-off boxer with the matching shades, and I'm wearing a Mark Jacobs silk shirt, and we're doing this also Cleveland's Chinatown, USA edition show, okay? So we're logging in today. I don't have any guests on today, so it's going to be a great, exciting show. We got a lot of phone call interviews, okay? We're back with Corey's Boxing Gym. That's Coach Dave. Then we're going from Cleveland, New York City. We're going to pick with a fan there, Miss Logan, Patrice Logan in Buffalo, New York. And we're going to matter of fact, we're doing karate chops there from ATL George's Future to Cleveland, Ohio to salute Chinese and Korean boxers, okay? So log in today for a great show in the five-star city of beautiful Ohio, and thanks to the Radio Rumble Show, okay? So let's get started right now, and we're going to go right through in the Cleveland, Ohio, on the east side, in the Payne area. In the Payne, you'll find the Asian and the Oriental part of Cleveland, Ohio there, and that's our side of the Cleveland, Chinatown, USA. And matter of fact, there are small men who throw lots of heavy million punch combinations to the chin to go out cold. And we're talking about men who range from 90 pounds to 125 pounds in the strawweight division, the featherweight division, the flyweight division. They're real small, quick men. They throw heavy to the chin. That's also, so that's the power gloves for the small Chinese boxers. But the blue gloves for the young men of the world, the black gloves for heavy men, and the pink gloves for women and their daughters for heavy punches to the chin, okay? So let's get started there. And matter of fact, Chinatown, USA came to Cleveland in the 1920s. The first Chinese and Asian settlers to the city of Cleveland, Ohio was in the early 1920s here in this city. And matter of fact, they came here with their own produce and culture to the city of Cleveland, and they already grown there. You can find them all in the Payne area. That's in the lower, almost in the downtown district of Cleveland, Ohio. And then that's from the 30th to 20th all to the 18th of Payne, you'll find the Oriental people there. And I took photos of the dragons, of the year of the dragon, the fighting the dragon. Matter of fact, I'm born there in the Chinese astrology as the dragon, and in American astrology, I'm the Virgo, so, that's pretty good, and matter of fact, we have Bruce Lee, he was a dragon there. So, we love the Chinese boxers, and, we've done so much to showcasing them, and, like I said, in the division of strawweight, featherweight, flyweight, even lightweight boxers. Even matter of fact, we had Dooku Kim, he was a boxer too, them Chinese boxers there. So Chinese came over from their country to America, and they brought the sport of boxing with them, and they're great fighters and they're great champions, and they maybe, they're small guys, but they really throw heavy, and they throw lots of fast lightning combinations, they're kind of real quick with their hands like I am, and, they throw the great boxing skills, some even Chinese women participate in that sport of female women in boxing, okay? So Cleveland does have a Chinatown, USA, so like I said, we're a five-star beautiful city. Everyone is here, the Chinese, the black, the Jamaicans, the Italians, any race of people you're looking for, they're right here in the five-star city of Cleveland, beautiful Ohio, so, and we love them, we know there's no restriction, everyone can go visit everyone, and we all, on their Oktoberfest or any type of festivities that we all invite and we pay into them, and Cleveland's a great city. That's why, I said my album Bought in Boxing there in downtown. Cleveland is a tourist attraction. And you're welcome to come visit Cleveland, Ohio, and you'll meet all the races of people that you look for. You won't miss out on anyone. If I'm an Indian person, there are Indians here in the city of Cleveland, Ohio. Even Mexicans. So everyone's here. So matter of fact, we're waiting on a phone call for the Coach Dave of the Corey's Baptist Church. He's back. We're going to do a phone conversation with Coach Dave because he did a show there on May 27th, the last weekend in May. That was at the Ohio plant, the 2013 regional tournaments. So we're going to recap with him and talk about his boxer Russell Scott, and also Abdul Freed, and also his whole stable of boxers. Coach Dave, he was the one that promoted the show, and he gave the show. So Coach Dave's a great boxer and a great trainer himself. He fought himself, and he's a great trainer there at the Corey Church, and that's on East 105th and Drexel Avenue in the 10-5 area here in Cleveland, Ohio. He's had an arsenal of other coaches there. He has Coach Tyree, Coach Wendell, Coach Muhammad. We got to meet them, and the other boxing men, Coach Fred, Coach Jimmy. They're all there. So they're hooked with the church. Then come the Korean Methodist churches in the front, and in the back is the Corey Boxing Gym. So they're great fighters. They come out of the Corey's Boxing Stable there, and in a minute we'll talk directly to Coach Dave, and he'll give us an inside scoop of how his show went, how it was successful. Matter of fact, he was there with a fight last night there in the Talmadge area near Akron, Ohio. Coach Dave took the Corey boxing team to Talmadge, Ohio, and he's going to give an update on that. That happened last night in Cleveland, in the Talmadge area, right outside of Cleveland, Ohio. Another boxing match for the amateurs and also a pro event that went there last night in Talmadge. Okay, so we're just happy to be. Matter of fact, we're going to also showcase today the children of the Huff community. I took a lot of photos in the Huff community where I'm from, and I took a lot of photos. The young girls with the pink gloves and young guys with the blue gloves in the community. So we're going to follow that segment today. That's a special segment. My visit to the Huff community, the children of the Huff community there, and they were great there. And they took a lot of photos. And they're happy that I came back to my roots, where I come from, the Huff Heights community, and like I said, we all went legal, and everyone's happy now that, it's a new day on Huff, and Miss Fannie Lewis would be very proud of all of us. We love Miss Fannie Lewis, that we all are legal.
I just got to say, man, this one little guy in the Huff community with the blue gloves, he looks like he's ready to go, Big Jeff.
Yes, he's a nice young man.
He looks like he's ready. He's got that evil eye look. He's like, I got the gloves on, come on. I want some.
Right. He's a nice guy. And that wasn't all of them. I don't have to go back again. That wasn't all of the youth of the Huff community.
That's nice. Big Jeff the Rottweiler giving back to his roots in the community.
Right. I went back.
That just shows the love that Jeff Woods the Rottweiler has for the beautiful 5-star city of Cleveland. Isn't that right, Jeff?
Right. That's correct. Right. And I say, that was just a few in that area called the Drywall area there. But I'm going to go back in there. I have lots of fan base there in the area of Huff area. And there'll be more youth in there when I do my special with the children of the Huff community. And matter of fact, the gym there, the Fairfax Rec Center that's in the Huff community, that's on East 89th and Huff, they do boxing there with the Coach Caldwell, so they can, there's boxing right down the street in their neighborhood at Thurgood Marshall, in the Huff community, okay. And then you all right down a little farther on 69th and Huff is the Salvation Army. They do boxing and stuff there for the youth in the Huff community, so I had a great time with the youth in the community, and they remember me, I remember them, and they all love each other, and, they had a great time. The pink gloves for the little girls and the blue gloves for the young men. So, much love to Huff Heights. Okay, Big Jeff, I love all of you. Okay. And so now we're going to move right on, and we're going to go right now. We're also doing something on the college segment. I did special. I'm just going to brush over until I go deep into it. But we all there at the State Theater in Ohio Theater, downtown Cleveland. There was the brush graduating, going to college. That was great there. And also my teenage son Marcus Woods, and his girlfriend Jayana Stewart there. Also, but we'll go back to that later on today in the segment. But there's pictures that were great. This is graduation season this time in the May and June area. There's a great big graduation season. So we're going to congratulate all the high school students who graduated from John Marshall and Brush High School and Glenville, and success in your college careers. But we'll be right back because it's not finished. We're going to take to the college segment where I say hello to all the colleges of the world, because like I say, it's an inspiration to be a college student, tomorrow's future. Okay. Then also we got the NBA, what's happening now. So we'll speak that. And as soon as we're waiting on a coach from a call, Coach Dave up there, Corey Jim to start an interview with Coach Dave, that'll be coming in a minute. And we'll talk with Coach Dave and see exactly what happened there, his tournaments last night, and also on the May of 27th.
I say we take a commercial break a little earlier today, Big Jeff.
Okay.
And then we get on the phone with Coach Dave when we come back. What do you say?
Okay, we'll come right back. And like I said, we're playing karate chops from Future to Atlanta, Georgia to Cleveland, Ohio, for the Korean and Chinese boxers. We'll be right back. Holla at your boy, the Rottweiler, Big Jeff, out of 5-star city of Cleveland, Ohio. Okay. Welcome back to the Ready to Rumble Show in the 5-Star City, Cleveland, Ohio. And holla at your boy, Big Jeff Woods, Mr. Cleveland himself, the Rottweiler. And I'm back on with Coach Dave of Corey's Boxing Gym. Hey, Coach Dave.
Hey, what's up, Jeff?
Hey, how you been?
All right, pretty good. What about yourself?
I'm just fine there, Coach Dave. Congratulations on your tournament show you did there in the late month of May, and that was a great show at the Ohio plant, the regionals, and also you went to the show last night in Talmadge. You did a tournament, so I told you I'd call you and keep in touch with you, and also we'll do updates and just stay with your career. So what really happened there, and how was that turnout in the May events at the regionals out there in Ohio plant out in Euclid?
It was a pretty good turnout. It was a real nice show.
Okay.
We had the week before that we had the local Junior Olympic tournament.
Okay.
And I had 7 winners out of 8.
Okay. And
then the regional tournament, I had 1 winner, which was Alea Young.
Okay, all right. Did Abdul Free show and Russell Scott, were they there? Abdul.
I got 2 Abduls. I got Fareed Abdul, and I got the Abdul that was on the show with me last time. Which one are you talking about?
Fareed Abdul. And then also the Arab Abdul.
Fareed had advanced to the regionals. He made it to the regionals, but he ain't win the regionals.
Okay. Well, congratulations to him, but he made that way to the regionals, right. Okay, so, and last night on Talmadge, how was Talmadge last night, that event?
Oh, Talmadge was pretty good. I had Marcus Jackson. He fought last night at 80 pounds.
Okay.
He won.
Okay, he won his event, and that was he fought the 80-pound weight class. Okay. Like I said, today we're doing a showcase on the Cleveland's Chinatown, the Chinese boxers, in the strawweight division and featherweight, smaller boxers, and I knew that we did get an update with you with your Corey boxing team and what you had done in the last month, the tournaments. Okay, and like I said, we'll keep up with you. We always follow Corey because it's right there with the Church of Christians. People love boxing too, and we love the Christians because we are Christians ourselves here at the Radio Rumble Show, and Sports Talk. We're the Life Ministries Christian Foundation. So thanks, Coach Dave. And we love the sport of boxing. We congratulate you for being a trainer and a coach. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so now we really want to go in deep in. What's the future with Russell Scott? Will he continue to advance in the tournaments? Will he have a 2016 hopeful Olympic show, or what could be for Russell?
Well, Russell, he went to the Nationals a few weeks ago. He didn't win the National.
Okay.
But he made it there. And he did a good showing.
Okay. So he does.
So now we're back to just regular training.
Okay, but he does qualify when the 2016 comes around. He does qualify for the Olympic trials. That's what's important. Because how old is Russell? Russell's like 18, 19. How old is Russell Scott?
20. He's 22.
Okay, right. So he qualifies just to make the Olympic team in 16. So that's when we all supporting the whole city of Cleveland is behind Russell Scott to go. Matter of fact, I stay in the Superior area. I stay up in the 115th Superior, so Russell's in the community, the 9th Ward and 8th Ward. So the whole community there and the whole city of Cleveland does send a great congratulations to Russell Scott. Okay. And so other than that, how have you been doing, Coach Dave?
Pretty good.
Okay.
Training hard.
Okay. And matter of fact, thanks a lot. I met the Coach 216 Fred there. He's out at Cadell. Right, Cadell Boxing Gym. That's at the Cadell Rec Center on West 98th in Detroit. And so, so I'll go out there. I'll be out there this weekend doing a report and films and study and videos with Coach Fred there at the Cadell Rec Center. So thanks a lot, Coach Dave. That's great. I'm glad I met him. So, as a matter of fact, I'll be showcasing the Coach Tony Patters also at the Michael J. Zone. He has boxing there at Michael J. Zone, 65th in Lorraine, So Coach Tony, he has a nice stable there, 65th in Lorraine, So what's next? When your next show will be, Coach Dave? What will be on your next agenda?
The next show I'm going will be August 10th, the Glenville Festival.
Okay, the Glenville Festival, right.
I got one going to the National Women Nationals next month. We're going to Miami. I got Alea Young.
Okay.
She'll be competing in the Women Nationals. Hopefully she'll be ranked number 1 after that.
Okay, yeah, just young Alea Young, right? She'll be. Congratulations to her too, also, right? And you were saying that's the Councilman Jeff Johnson, right? and that award for the Glenville. That's the councilman there of Ward 8. He is also going to be in the Glenville Festival, right? And it'll be where you do a show.
Jeff Johnson brought boxing back to the Glenville Festival this year.
Right, the councilman. So he's great. Our shots out there, our councilman Jeff Johnson. He's a great politician in the city. Okay, so congratulations also on your success, Coach Dave. And like I said, we want to always follow your career and stay with the Corey's Boxing Gym, okay? And you're always welcome to come on the show, and the show will always call you, okay, Coach Dave?
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, and congratulations. Have a nice one.
All right.
Right. Okay, so that was Coach Dave of Corey's Boxing Gym, and they had a great show. They did a great show last night in Talmadge, and he had a show read in the late part of May. That was May 25th, 26th, and the 27th. He did this show here in Euclid, Ohio, at the Ohio Pen. So Coach Dave himself was a boxer. He was a light heavyweight champ of himself, so he's a great boxer. And so, it's really good if you box yourself. It's really easy for you to become a trainer and a coach because, you really know what you've been there and you've done that. And that's what I'm saying. We need all the boxers to really just come together and, get with their trainers, their coach, and stay dedicated to the sport, And, matter of fact, when Coach Al said last week they're going to take the headgear, headgear out of the sport of boxing, so that way the youth and also young boxers will be more apt into getting into shape and not really being lazy because they know now, something can happen. I can get hurt because I don't have headgear on, So
now we want to welcome Miss Patrice Logan to the Ready to Rumble show.
Okay, now we're now from Cleveland, Ohio to Buffalo, New York, and New York to Cleveland, Ohio. Hey, how you doing, Patrice Logan? Miss Logan, how you doing?
I'm all right, Big Jeff. How you?
Okay, all right. Now, okay, you're one of my greatest female fans. Okay, that's when I was a Big Jeffrey Jawbreaker. I stayed up there in Buffalo there. I was in the Rhode Island area on Genesee, the west side of the west, when we trained at the University of Buffalo on the James Ralston. How you been?
I've been all right, and you?
Okay, yeah, I've been okay up there. I'm back here in Cleveland, Ohio. It's Rottweiler now, but up there in Buffalo, I was Jawbreaker, and that was a great experience up that way. And we was at the Midland Arena that year. That's when Tony Braxton came through with the Midland, the Buffalo Sabres. They're the greatest hockey team. So, I have ties and roots there in Buffalo, New York also. Now you're my family and friends there in Buffalo. How's your family up there doing?
Everybody holding on.
Oh, okay, right. Everyone's doing good in Buffalo. Okay, that's great, And we know, like I say, we're at we both share the same lake, Lake Erie, right? Lake Erie runs from Cleveland, Ohio, right up to Buffalo, New York. If you had a speedboat, you could just go out there on Lake Erie and speedboat straight to Buffalo, New York, right? So, no matter of fact, it's 4 major cities right here near us. We're Buffalo, New York, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Detroit, Michigan, and Cleveland, Ohio. We're all right here in the Great Lake area. So thanks for calling. In fact, how you been doing? How's life up there? You're doing with your career. You're working there and you're doing things there, Miss Logan?
Yeah, I'm still maintaining.
Okay, and I told you I'm on the schedule for the Roy Jones Jr. card. That'll be in Monterey Casino next month. That'll be July the 18th. I'll be in matter of fact, I'll be on the same car with Jaun McPherson, and we're going 6 rounds up there, but it won't go to 6. So I'll keep you informed with my career. Okay, Miss Logan Patrice. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so that's next month. I'll be in West Virginia. I'm glad you called and tell everyone in Buffalo I said hello. I love them up there. Matter of fact, I'll be up to Buffalo this month or early July. You know what I'm saying? If I don't make it in June, then it'll be right after the 4th of July. I'll be up to Buffalo, New York to do my Radio Rumble show. Okay.
Okay, holla at your girl.
Okay, I'll holler at my girl. Okay, so thanks for calling, Patrice. Okay, love you, all right?
Love you too.
All right, bye.
Right.
Bye. Okay, so as we went from Cleveland to Buffalo, and we also went there last week. We went to Cleveland to Pittsburgh and Chicago. We talked with Chicago Tone, and we were in Pennsylvania. And matter of fact, the Radio Rumble show is all over the world. We've been next. Also, we're trying to get with Richmond, Virginia. There, when I went to Combat Boxing, they'll be next on an edition that we talk on my show with Richmond, Virginia's Combat Boxing Gym. They'll be here on the show on our headsets. We've been to Atlanta, Georgia. We've been to Tennessee. And we're all over. In Detroit, Michigan. So we're going to be talking to a lot of fans of mine. And we're all worldwide, and they're all happy that I got to fight now here in Monterey Casino in West Virginia there on Roy Jones presentation. Coach Al couldn't make it today, but due to trouble, but he will call. We're going to call Coach Al at exactly at 8:45, the last 15-minute segment of the show. called Coach Al. So I want to take time. So we're doing with the Chinese boxers. We're going to name just a few Chinese boxers that really throw heavy to the chin here. Cleveland, Ohio. And then the strawweight to be next one would be we're going to speak another Chinese language. We want to stay away from American English. We're going to pronounce a little Chinese pronunciation. So he'll be with the and that he's a strawweight. He weighs 111 pounds, and he's in strawweight. He's a heavy thrower to the chin. We're also speaking another Chinese language. His young man, he's the greater boxer here. So, for the last these days, you have to, I'm Brandon Brown. I went to college here. I'm the Ashland University, so I'm good with my pronunciation of the foreign names, okay? So, that's it for short, if you name a few Chinese boxers, But like I said, they throw a million punch combination to the chin. They're very quick, agile fighters, and, they're not going to stop swinging until you go down on cold. So we love the strawweight division, featherweight, lightweight, and flyweight guys, And they come from all over there. You can be Vietnamese, Korean, Chinese, Japanese. They're great guys, and they have their language and their speed there.
But what was that guy's name?
I was when we say Harizapa Takatata, and that was his name. That I pronounced it with my pronunciation, because I'm good at I majored in English literature when I was at Ashland University. I'm a writer also, so I'm good with spelling and pronunciation there, And it's good to be Brandon Brown because we can always be knockout boxers or just bodybuilders. You're gonna happen one day. You're gonna always lose. As we get older, our strength declines and our muscles also relax too. So it's good to have an education to go back on and. I'm thank God I have my education from Caramoo and Ashland University, also in Cleveland's middle school, Harry Davis now, which is called the School of Arts. So I'm well-rounded in my education as far as pronunciation and spelling. So also we're going to just come brush over now. We're going to say hello to we got some more phone calls coming in. Let's do something to the college segment of the show, and let's go right back and say hello to all the colleges right now because this is the graduation season for high schools and colleges. So we're going to take some. We're going to once again say hello, congratulations to Glenville High School, Brush High School, Max Hayes, John Adams High School, Glenville High School, John Marshall High School, all the high schools here in the Cleveland area, and also Bushel High School in Akron. Matter of fact, last week I was in Akron, Ohio, up there with the Akron Fitness Center. So we're going to congratulate all the Akron high schools and all the colleges there, and then our colleges will be with the UNLV in Las Vegas, Ohio State, Cleveland State here, what I'm saying. We just love the college students because, it's the right thing, the way to go in life. And, no one wants to be someone who doesn't know anything. Everyone wants to have some form of education, some form of knowledge. Everyone wants to just be a smart person instead of a person who is not smart. So, your inspiration to life itself, just to be a college student because I'm tomorrow's future as far as I just want to be a lawyer, doctor, or just an employer, the foreman at the job, have to come through me. And, we teach the kids out a lot, to get education with literacy because literacy won't get you anything but a life of really nothing, probably just wind up in jail or something, So that's why we, in fact, reflect on the Boxing and Balding CD is coming out now. Matter of fact, we're in the studios this week. Last week we did a lot of promotion of the cover, how the cover looks, how it would sell out, But this week we're actually in the studios with the rappers themselves and the compilation CD of all the local talent here in Ohio, and they're keeping it clean. They're rap. They're talking positive message.
Let's give a shout out to that producer.
Yeah, also the producer Santino Jones and Wildlife Records. He is also the producer and the recorder of the Boxing and Balding Boxing CD. So and I've also downloaded a photo of this producer Santino Jones of Wildlife Records and Production. He's going to take care of it all for all of us, and he has a magic hand. He's like he has a Midas touch. Anything he touches turns to gold. So it's a good shout out to Santino Jones. We call him Tino. He's great. And also his chicks is a DJ Capri. They're great guys. They work hand in hand in the studio. And they really get out. They do a lot of engineering and sound masters and all that with the studios. They do great, and that's great with the Wildlife Production Studio. Mr. Santino Jones is a great guy. He's behind it, and he's going to help get it out there with the balding and boxing. It'll be all good lyrics. It's for everyone. It will not have a sticker or parental advisor on it because it'll be good. If an 8th grader can buy it without, he or she can buy it because there'll be no cussing, no profanity, or any type of leading of the wrong way of living your life. Body and Boxing is a great CD, and it's for the whole world to listen to. Okay, so then we're going to move on again. We're going to come right back now. And then, we spoke on the NBA, and in fact, the game 2 is tonight. So let's see, game 2 is going to be in a few minutes. It'll be game 2 tonight, and that's the Heat and the Spurs, and they lost one at home to San Antonio. Okay, so we're going to take a break, and we'll come right back.
There's a lot of talk tonight on the talk radio here in Cleveland that LeBron James is 80% coming back to the Cleveland Cavaliers. What's your thoughts of that, Big Jeff? We got 5 minutes before the break. We might as well chew on that for a few minutes.
Well, I think LeBron should come. He said, he's a great guy, and he came here. He was 18 years old, and he's great. And all he ever wanted was just to get him a ring. He had nothing.
So basically, he grew up a little bit being on the road with the Miami Heat, and now it's time for him to settle down, and come back home to his roots, huh?
Right.
Do you think that the Heat can take the Spurs, Jeff, or do you think that the Spurs are too tough of a team?
Well, what happened again is that Tony Parker, he's the hottest out there in the point guard position, that Tony Parker. So, we got to put the clamps down on Tony Parker, because that's what happened in the 2006 when he was with the Cavaliers. The Tony Parker really came alive in that 4-game sweep there, and he won each game. Tony Parker excelled for the point guard.
He came off the floor the other night,
right?
And he pretty much won that game single-handedly and defeated the Heat.
Right, that's what it is. That Tony Parker is a great point guard. He's the best ever in that position, and he's so that's what everyone that has to really focus on is Tony Parker. Then you have Ojibode, the guy that can shoot the 3-pointer. If Tony Parker can't penetrate and take it that way, he finds Ojibode, and Ojibode nails the 3. So the Heat to get it together, but they know they have to really clamp down Tony Parker. A great shot goes out to the NBA point guard Tony Parker, because he is great.
They didn't estimate him correctly, I guess, the Miami Heat. They got more than they bargained for, huh?
Yeah, but then they knew from past and just from watching him, he always has a great career. Every season Tony Parker excels and has a great year. It's just we have to just get you just got to watch Tony Parker. If I was in that position, when I did play basketball, I was either a center or a small forward. Just to shoot the 3-pointer from the baseline. But if I ever thought that I had to move with the point guard and check a point guard, in that scenario, you can't check these guys are real quick. You have to watch the ball. Because the guy, he's real quick, he's flashy, he can dribble, So, what I'm doing, I'm keeping my eye on that basketball. I'm not going to watch you, because you'll be able to, shake me, outmaneuver me. And this is what Tony Parker is doing. They're watching Tony instead of trying to get the steal. Now, I would go for the steal on Tony. Keep clamps on that basketball, Don't watch Tony when he does his 360 spin or his crossover or behind the back. You got to try to get that ball, the clamps on that basketball to shut down a point guard. He's a great dribbler and penetrator to the basket. You understand, LG?
Absolutely, man.
Right.
He's got some moves, and he's small enough to get through there. And you're right. I guess they are focusing too much on him instead of the ball.
Right.
Because when he was on the floor the other night, I'm surprised somebody didn't duck in there and try to steal that ball.
Right, you got to go for the steal on this guy and the block shots. Whenever you see that orange basketball, that's what you go after with Tony Parker. You don't try to watch. You don't try to shake him or put a hand on him to watch his movement and the way he dribbles and the way he moves. You just watch that orange basketball. You want to clamp it, block it, or steal it from him. You know what I'm saying? And
I think we're a few minutes away from the start of Game 2,
right? And
it's going to be real interesting to see if the Miami Heat. Is there any way that did you try to get through to the Heat this week and give them some of your advice, or what?
Yeah, I spoke to Matt. I told Matt. I said we have to match fire with fire. If Tony Parker comes alive, then someone on the Heat has to come alive and make it a shootout in the Wild Wild West, right? Or just a great game of basketball. So if we can't put the clamps on Tony Parker, then we all come alive like him. It's just nobody's playing defense. We all playing offense. It's just it's basket from basket, point for point. And that's what it comes down to. If I can't shut you down, then I'm getting mine too. I'm penetrating.
Right now we're
my points.
We're 2 minutes and 43 seconds from the end of the first period, and it's the Heat 16 and the San Antonio Spurs 15, Big Jeff.
Okay, right. So they took my advice. You know what I'm saying? If we can't clamp down Tony Parker, then let's excel too. Let's get us a triple-double. Let's do what we got to do. Let's just get points. Every defense was slacking, but we all had superb offense. Everyone made their buckets. Everyone got points, and at the end, what was the results? Did we outpoint you or you outpointed me? Just the ball going in the basket. That's what it really comes to. If I just can't put the clamps on a guy and shut him down, then you just competing who's going to get the most points. You know what I'm saying? But it's a great experience to be NBA, and I hope the tournament goes 7 games. I want to go a whole 7. And we'll be right back on the Ready Rama show. But I said we cover all sports, and also reality issues also. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, karate chops from Atlanta, Georgia, Future to Cleveland, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? And a salute to all the Chinese boxers and their small men who throw quick punches to the chin. Okay, so we'll be right back.
When we come back, we're going to come back with what? The Face Smasher?
We'll come back to talking to Face Smasher, Big Chris Brown, my sparring partner, my own creation. Okay, so I'm Mr. Cleveland Ohio himself. Hi, it's your boy, Big Jeff Worcester Rottweiler. I'll be right back at you. Okay. Welcome back to the Ready Rumble Show. Okay, now the damn center show off boxer again with the matching shades with the Marc Jacobs silk shirt and slacks. Okay, as a matter of fact, we're on the phone with my co-host, Coach Al. Hey, Coach Al.
Hey, Big Jeff.
How you doing?
Good.
Okay. Sorry, had a little car trouble. You couldn't make it to the show today, but, the show goes on, and like I said, we're going to call you. We can do the interview over the phone, and we got your photo loaded there, Coach Al. You with your great fighter there, Jaun Roseberry. So, how you been?
Right. Oh, I've been good, except for I've been out here on the highway for a little while, but everything's good. I'm on the way home now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and so, you'll be back up and running. Like I say, your automobile will be back up next week, and like we hold it down there at the show. And how's Jaun McPherson? How's his training been coming along, Jaun?
Training is going great for Jaun and the whole top-notch team.
Okay.
We've been having the best sparring and the best training, the best running, and it's just been really a blessed training session for us.
Okay, right. And you're still up at Zelman George in your training, right, up there at Zelman George? At the Zelman George Gymnasium. You're still there with your training on the Martin Luther King Drive and Kinsman Road? Is that where you've been?
Right.
Okay, right. Yeah. Matter of fact, I stopped down near the Lonnie Burton Center there, and they had the heavyweight, the young man, the heavyweight, the Lonnie Burton Center down POC down the way. That's off of 30th and 40th. We'll be going through there doing an interview there, showcasing the Lonnie Burton boxing team, the POC guys. And matter of fact, that young man, what was his name? He made it back from the Nationals, that heavyweight there they're talking about. At the,
Isaac.
Okay.
Can't think of his name.
Okay, he just came back from the
Isaiah's
Nationals.
brother.
Right. And I came across a heavyweight
The
there.
brothers, one Isaiah. They're all top boxers.
Okay, right.
They've all won the national championships. Well, I don't think the heavyweight won, but the two younger brothers won.
Okay. So we'll get to meet the Lonnie Burton boxing team, the POC guys there coming up in the week. Also,
hold on one quick second, Coach Al. Hold on a minute. Ready to Rumble Show. Can you hear me?
Yeah, how you doing? It's Chris.
Hey,
Chris, hey man, we got Coach Al on the phone. Let's give us a call back in 10 minutes, would you?
Okay.
Thank you. There you go, Big Jeff.
Okay, Coach Al, you okay? You there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll stop by the Lonnie Burton scene. Plus, I found me a heavyweight, with a mildy heavyweight that I need to see, throw some punches at here. They call him Corey Gregory. He's a heavyweight here from Cleveland, Ohio. Someone I need to see, and we can showcase a good sparring session. He's a professional, and he's saying he's good. And I, from the interview I've seen, I would like to see and test my skills against Corey Gregory. So with words out, if I can find big Corey Gregory heavyweight in Cleveland, Ohio, we can meet up the best gymnasium for some good sparring, and we can pack the house with films and cameras and a lot of fans and get a sneak preview. Would be the Zelman George Gymnasium. So I've got.
You know what, Jeff? I just remembered who Corey Gregory is.
Okay.
I know him very well.
Okay, cool.
Corey Gregory, he probably weighs about 240 pounds.
Okay.
Big guy. He's about 6'3".
Okay, right.
6'3".
Right. So we're trying to find Corey Gregory so we can really showcase some good boxing. Some real nice stuff. I can get my show off and get my show off boxing off on this Corey, and we pack the gymnasium up there. We bring in TV20, the Mayor Station, and we even bring in Stream Sports Talk. We bring a lot of networks in. Even Tony Azario from Channel 19 really pack the house there at Zelman George and get a nice sparring session with me and big Corey Gregory. So I need that. I really need that for my sunshine and my bill up there. And
Corey Gregory's been a professional fighter now for about 10 years.
Okay.
He turned professional.
Right.
He's fighting on and off. I know he had an injury or two, but he's back now, boxing.
Okay, what
continued his career last year.
Okay.
And that'll be some great sparring for you.
Right, and we'll find exactly where he locates and where the word's out to find him for me, and he'll come on in there and like I said, we have all the networks on standby, Channel 19 and TV20, all the camera crew, and we all got the fans there, like I said, the young men, the pretty women, they all want to see a sneak preview. So it'll be good. Like I said, the best place to really do some showcase boxing and some show off boxing, is at the Zelman George. It's a nice size ring, and you can get your stuff off there, and there's enough room for spectators, spectators and camera crew to come in. And matter of fact, for my
last time I looked, Corey Gregory was trained by Gary Horvath.
Okay, Gary Horvath. Okay, over that's on the west. Matter of fact, I gotta go there again on the west side there to find that. Gary Horvath is right near Bill Goddard's. Bill Goddard's gym. Matter of fact, right. So I stop over there because I got a little Cadell to see 216 Fred. He's at Cadell 98th in 98th from Lorraine, Detroit is a Cadell Rec Center. So I stop there, then I shoot right over to Gary Horvath's on 25th and Clark, right in that way. Okay. You there, Coach Al? Okay, so Coach Al has gone there. So, matter of fact, my sparring partner, who I'm the face matcher, is called in. So we're going to get him on the phone, before the show ends. And we're going to go find out. Let's get some sparring there. My fans are hungry for some more sparring. They all like my sneak previews. I'm a show-off boxer. I throw my stuff. I call names. And I just called Corey Gregory's name. I need to see Corey Gregory. So some show-off boxing on him with a lot of film coverage. And we're going to all go to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I like show-off. I'm going to show you, look to here. I'm more than just a guy standing with gloves on. I'm more that's the guy with the Reggie Ramos show. Check this out. Push play. I'm throwing some punches this time at Corey Gregory. You know what I'm saying? So my fans, I love all my fans, and without you, I wouldn't be anything. And I sound like Frank Sinatra and Perry Como. I do it my way. So I go out and stay in shape, and I seek out my heavyweights, and then we do it my way there too. Okay, so thanks a lot, Cleveland, Ohio.
Well, what's the problem though? Most of these heavyweights around here are ducking the big Rottweiler. What is it? What is the problem, man? We can't.
I'll tear down the curtain. I would tear the curtain down. They know that I'm outside the boxing ring. I'm fighting in the nightclubs. It's Bruiser the Bouncer, where you don't use headgear and wraps. You don't have mouthpiece. I'm Bruiser the Bouncer. I'm handling heavy drunk guys. And then I'm also in the United States Navy. The curtain's been torn down on me. I'm looking for action where we don't have to be boxing. I'm saying we're not boxing now. Now that we're heavyweight, something here's happening here where we're not in a boxing ring where the bell rings. You know what I'm saying? And we have to sit down and wait. I've taken my boxing into the street world, as far as in the Navy, over there battling in the sand, or just as Bruiser Bouncer, or just if I'm a guy in Giant Eagle, and I see a guy being mean to his woman, I'm saying, hey, leave her alone. The type of guy I am, I'm not going to let you abuse your wife here in Giant Eagle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
absolutely. I hear you.
My boxing out into the world of protecting people and calling names, and telling men that I can beat them and show that I can. So that's really why a lot of people are ducking and die. I'm a show-off boxer. I wear fancy clothes and I wear gold in my mouth, and I'm not really a womanizer. I'm not really, I'm not that type of guy. I respect women and love women, and they can call on me if they run into domestic issues. Yeah, who is ready to on the show? Big Jeff Woods, Rottweiler.
We got the Coach Al back.
Hey, Coach Al, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm moving. I'm in the car.
Okay.
And I guess, and I'm on my cell phone, so.
Okay, yeah, we had just tore down the curtain. Okay, we were just talking there, tore the curtain down on me as far as why it was hard for me to find sparring, and because, like I say, I've taken boxing outside of boxing. We're all out here in society where we don't have to wear gloves and mouthpiece and all that. It can be something for real, So
right.
that's why it's a lot of ducking and dodging me, because this guy
not too much.
Right, they're saying this guy, right, they're getting nervous. And this guy jumped for real, he'll take it.
There's not too many heavyweights.
Right, and they know. Right, and they know. Right, but they're still saying that we can throw this headgear and gloves off. Something can happen for real. And this is why I'm just kind of nervous with a lot of the heavyweight guys, because they know I got that reputation where something can happen for real. We don't have to wait on no bell to ring, no mouthpiece, no raps. Something now can happen between you and me, since we're just heavyweights for real here in society. So it's really hard, for me to get it, because they, a lot of guys are nervous that way, because a lot of guys saying, I just want a sport, man. I just want to be an athlete and be a sport. But, you've taken it into another way. You're the bouncer in the clubs. You're protecting women who have abusive men, or you just calling a man's name, saying that you and him can do something for real. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to put headgear and, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's really my way. And, and it has to be that way, because like I said, I boxed all my life. And, when it went that way, when I went to the Navy, they said, well, you're going to fight. You have to use your boxing skills. If your gun jam, you're over here with these M16s and these guns here. And if the gun jam, what you going to do now? I said, well, you got the right. Rely on your boxing skills, so you're fighting the enemy now, because the gun jammed on you. And then, we went into the protecting people in the nightclub, the Bruiser, the Bouncer. That's me. That's not, and I tell them, that's my name. That's not the name of no agency. Like, you have agencies like the Strong Arm. That's an agency. my name, I am Bruiser the Bouncer. There's no agency. That's who I am. I'm the Rottweiler heavyweight boxer, but when I'm doing security, my name, I'm Bruiser. There's no agency. You know what I'm saying, Coach Al? So, a lot of heavy men are timid that way because, he may just tell us, let's throw the gloves and headgear off and something can happen for real. So I, right. So,
the nature of the heavyweight division, the nature of the heavyweight division is not many heavyweights.
Right.
Period.
Right.
I mean, especially at this time in Cleveland. Now, traveling is a different thing.
Right.
And I noticed that most heavyweight fighters have to travel to get some good sparring.
Right.
And I know in Miami, Florida, for instance, many of the top heavyweights in the country meet there and merge in that location and they spar with one another.
Right.
There's about 15 gyms in a 5-mile area in Miami where many of the professional fighters meet and spar. And matter of fact, my brother, who's currently training, as I mentioned before, Curtis Harper.
Right.
They're based in Miami and they're trained from there. For that reason, they moved from Jacksonville to Miami so that they could get some sparring. It's just not an easy thing, especially when a fighter has a reputation such as yourself, Jeff.
Right.
Hard puncher, a tough fighter, hard to hit.
Right.
Long reach, power, everything. It's a lot of heavyweights that just aren't signing up for that.
Right.
So what do you think, Coach Al? When are we going to get this guy in the ring, man, and when are we going to get some work in here?
It looks like this week coming up. He tried hard last week. He called me all week trying to get sparring, and I tried for him. It just didn't happen for one reason or another.
Right.
And
you think these guys are worried, Coach?
LG is the same with Jaun McPherson. I had sparring set up for him a few times last week. It just falls through for some reason or another. Guys hear who they're going to spar with, and they don't show up or something. Same with McPherson. I'm going to have to take him out of town.
Yeah.
The only sparring we really did is with one another.
Right, but Akron has something. Word has come through the airwaves that a Good Shepherd's boxing. There's something there, So we got to shoot back to Akron, Ohio this week. And Good Shepherd was on the west side on the Bank Avenue, but it had moved to the south side. And then I stumbled across the fitness center. It's called the Akron, and I stumbled across those heavy guys. But Good Shepherd has what we need, And then also Nikolai Firthai is up there,
You ever hear back from Nikolai Firthai, Coach?
I've not spoken with Bertha.
I mean, we left him a message last week.
I did leave him a message. Rather, he attempted to call me back or not. It's not clear, but I will make another attempt to reach out to him again. I thought Brown was set up this week in Cleveland, but like I said, it fell through. So it's not easy sometimes, LG, but when we do find the right guys, it's worth it, and so.
We just got to get the work in, and we got to get this Rottweiler in the ring so we can get on the quest for the world championship belt. Don't you think, Coach Al?
Yeah, absolutely. We got to get him busy. Get him busy, and as you know, I'm really busy. I got so many boxers, and it's just not easy. But
absolutely. You're doing a great job, though, Coach.
Yeah, once we put it together, though, it'll be worth it, and it'll come together. You have the same with McPherson. It's been the story of his life. Getting fights or sparring for him is really a difficult thing.
Okay, so thanks, Coach Al. Like I said, we'll be back out. We'll find some sparring. Like I said, Akron needs something. Then we got the new guy,
absolutely. We doubled down on our determination this week, LG, and we're going to be sparring. We're going to have something to report next week. Hopefully we'll have some film.
Yeah, we got film.
And pictures, and we'll have a full report on a full week of sparring.
Well, there you have it. I think we're gonna get this Rottweiler on the path because he's a hound dog smelling out these guys, and sooner or later they're gonna have to face the music and get into that squared circle with the Rottweiler. That's what I see happening, Coach.
Right, and like I said, I showed you my Metro ticket. Right, I got the
Sooner
Metro.
or later, we got to corner them.
In and out of town, right.
Corner some of these guys.
Yeah, we'll catch something. We'll catch a guy who can do something like that. And like I say, I got my Metro, and I can go in and out of Akron and Cleveland always.
We'll pick you up, Coach Al. Me, you, and the Rottweiler. We'll ride down to Akron if we got to. We got to get in that ring, man.
So we got
That's
something.
right, and then I'll be taking Jaun McPherson with me as well, because hopefully we will be able to find for him as well in Akron.
Okay, well, you make some phone calls this week, Coach, and we'll get it going.
Okay.
Right. Yes, we will. That's right. We'll do that.
Okay, Coach Al, and we'll see you on the show next weekend, the 16th. We'll be here next weekend, too, okay?
Okay, great. Great talking to you guys as usual.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
All right, we love you, Coach. Be peaceful, and God bless you, man.
Thank you. God bless you guys.
All right, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Now we're coming
Coach Al.
Yeah, it's Coach Al. And we got special edition here with the Cleveland Indians. They're on a losing streak, and we're going straight MLB. And the Cleveland streak, they were in first place, Indians, but now they kind of fell off a little bit. And they've been
5.5 games back now,
right,
Jeff.
5.5 games back, and they're in a 7-game losing streak. And there's also been a tragedy there with the Indians closing pitcher, Chris Perez. He's been caught up in a scandal with the a drug scandal. Him and his wife, they were caught up there with the a drug bust there through the mail, through U.S. mail. It was something minor. I think a felony or a misdemeanor.
It was a 4th-degree misdemeanor, 1/3 of a pound of marijuana they had mailed to their house under the dog's name, Jeff.
Okay.
They mailed it to the dog's name. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it.
You know what kind of example is that setting for the children, man?
Right, when you're an athlete, you're in the public.
These guys supposed to be heroes, right?
Right, heroes and inspiration for the youth. They want to grow up to be baseball players and boxers, basketball players.
What kind of message is Chris Perez sending to the youngsters in your viewpoint, Rottweiler? Because I know you're always into making these kids do the right thing.
Right, I'm saying it's room for him to come back and reconcile and also apologize to his youthful fans because it was a misdemeanor. It wasn't that much, and he's not marred as a drug dealer. That he's trying to could be like he may just wanted to smoke a little something. So he has he had the way they're saying. So he has the room to come back and reconcile and still keep his fan base. He can come back and say, well, okay, I made a mistake. I'm getting a little something. I was going to use a little something. I'm not no everyday user, but I find it. I got caught up with a little something here. So I'm still a Chris Perez fan. His fans are still. We just we give room for him to make a press announcement and give an apology that way because he's not marred as a dealer, just as a guy as a purchaser.
No, he got it mailed to him.
Right, he got something mailed to him, so he can give an apology there and keep his fan base. And we all it was just marijuana, a small amount because it amounted to a misdemeanor. So Chris Perez, he can bounce right back, and he still has his fans, and we'll still love him.
Still sets a little bit of a bad example to the youth.
Right. But I'm saying the room for him to reconcile, and he can give it right there to the youth that even I make mistakes, even athletes make mistakes too. I thought that I could sneak off a little small amount of marijuana through the mail, but it didn't. But he can just say right there, well, still I don't have a vice. I'm not an everyday guy. I got to have marijuana. It's just that one occasion. The main thing we have to do now, he got to keep his youthful fans and his fan base, and where they say, okay, we'll forgive you. And we still your fans. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what's happening when you make mistakes as an athlete or someone in the public eye.
You know what some of the problem was, too? Don't you remember last year when he was yelling at the fans after the games, why don't you come down here and support us? Why don't you sell out these tickets? We're winning baseball games. Nobody's showing up. And now, of course, Chris Perez is on the 15-day disabled list, and who knows what the Indians are going to think because sometimes his mouth gets him in a little bit of trouble, Rottweiler. He doesn't have the kind heart that Big Jeff Woods has sometimes.
Okay, that's the for you, everyone has to have a kind heart towards their youthful fans. For the youth, when you got the youth, the teenagers, the college kids, and the elementary kids, your heart has to be kind because that's who follow you. That's actually who's we're on the social media. That's who really loves this Facebook, Twitter, and these .com. Those the youthful fans. So your heart.
The funny thing is, Rottweiler, that Chris Perez just got off of Twitter right before this happened because the fans were giving him a little bit of trouble.
Right.
I want to give you an update. It must be Tony Parker made a few moves because now it's the San Antonio Spurs on top of the Heat with 6 minutes left in the first half, Rottweiler. 36-34. San Antonio.
Okay, right. So, I don't have a good heart towards heavy men. Heavy men can get beat. I beat heavy men up because that's what we're in, as far as seeing we can go out there and just outside the ring, my heart is real mean towards men, heavy men. But, my youthful fans, my female fans, my college fans, if I make a mistake, if I get caught with marijuana, I have to soften my heart and come to them because I don't want to lose them. I say, well, I made a mistake. I didn't mean to smoke this, but, get caught with this, keep your faith in me. And I still, saying the right thing, say no to drugs, say yes to education, say no to street gangs, say yes to military, you know what I'm saying? So, you got to always have a softened heart towards your youthful fan because you don't want them to be influenced and go the wrong way, But outside of that, you can turn right back tough Rottweiler when you're in the sport of boxing, also just through life with heavy men, because you can't be a bully and all. It's just you catch the guys that are heavy like you. So I'm still, like I say, we're still with the city of Cleveland, still with Chris Perez, he's a minor misdemeanor, and he's, we're all waiting now for him to meet the podium and announce the audience and just give us a reason for what happened, and he asked for apology, and he still has the fans, and we go try. He's our closer, pitcher, and go Chris Perez, and we're with you, so everyone's waiting for you to make a press conference. They'll probably be in a couple of days. So we're going to move right on, and also we're going to give out the statements, the shout-outs to everyone who's behind boxing here, and we're going to say hello to my main man, OB. He's a barber at the Bobby C's Barber Shop there in the arcade where we work out at FitWorks. Everyone at FitWorks, the manager there, Floyd, and also Kantika, and Kara, and Dre, Jerry, Shannon, and all these guys there, and everyone there, and Sherry Crockman, she works out there, and Seth, he's a great guy, and Rob, everyone at FitWorks, Quam, their Big Bleed, Steve, these guys are all at FitWorks, we're also with the Don King's promotions out there, and ESPN, and Friday Night Fights, and Golden Boy, Oscar the Host Golden Boy, and Ohio's Fox News Sports, they're great there. We'll give a lot of those guys our shots out, and also Ring Magazine, so the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Catskills, New York, okay? So, we got a lot of people who support boxing, the King's Gym in Aurora, Ohio. Matter of fact, the Shetty's gyms are back open. Bobby and Richie, the G. Ketty, their gyms back open now. It's on 104th in Lorraine. It used to be on 117th, but now you can find G. Ketty's on 104th in Lorraine. They're back boxing, and they're creating champion fighters there at the G. Ketty's, right? So they're great guys, and we all love the sport of boxing, any sport, like I said, we kind of care about these fans, So
we got the face smasher back.
Okay, so we're welcome to Ready Rumble. This is my my own creation, my heavyweight sparring partner, the face smasher. We're going to give a little session out this week on a video, some sparring there. Hey there, Big Christopher Brown. What's happening, Space Smasher?
Hey, how you doing today?
Okay, you ready to go tomorrow? We're back on working out tomorrow, okay? You know how we do it,
I'm ready.
We start off lifting heavy weights. We lift heavy, and then we go straight into the working the heavy bag. And work the songs, burn some calories, lose some weight, and we start out lifting weights. And then we do after the Case Western Reserve College, the Olympic track. There we do some running. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we got a whole week of training, and we're gonna get you down. Like I say, you had lost like 20. You were 380. Now you're down to like 270 something. So you lost a few pounds. Then, I gave you a diet thing that you just have to make sure you be consistent in the gym. You don't have to. Working out is not. You have to diet. You just have to. If I'm gonna work out to lose weight or build weight, I have to get 5 to 6 days. If I go to Monday through Friday or I go Monday through Saturday, I have to be at the gym. That's the only way to get results. And I tell people, don't be a clown to waste your money. Why pay a membership if I'm only going to work 1 or 2 days, then stop? Then I was just clowning off some money, and I was making a fool of myself. You know what I'm saying? So the key to getting in shape, if I'm a fat person getting skinny, or I'm a skinny person getting big, I have to get 5 days consistent or 6 days consistent. You know that, Big Chris, man. I explain that to you.
Yes, sir.
To see your results, right? Because I told you, in the average of losing weight, you're going to lose, on the average, you lose 2.5 pounds a month, and that's the average with some just great working out. You're going to sweat off like 2.5 pounds a month. So that's like, a week, 2.5 pounds a week. So that's 4 weeks in a month. So that's a good 8 pounds. You're losing 8 pounds a month, if you with everyday work exercise. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Right, so with everyday exercise from Monday to Friday, you don't let nothing deter you. You don't let nothing get in your way. No focus. You don't lose no focus. I'm here Monday through Friday, exercising, sweating for that 40 for an hour. Matter of fact, an hour to an hour and a half exercise to get the good calories burned. And I do it Monday through Friday. That means every week I'm losing 2 pounds to 2.5 pounds. There's 4 weeks in a month, so I'm 8 pounds losing. You know what I'm saying? And you see the results. You hear me, Chris Brown, Space Master?
Yes, sir. I
Right,
hear you.
so that's it. Nothing. There's no overset night success. There's nothing. You just have to be consistent. Matter of fact, if you've been 270, and I've told you if you do it that way, this time next year, you know what I'm saying. So this is June, so you got to work out. And I implanted that in your mind. And I told you the truth. This is June, so by next June you'll be at what you want to be, the 270, 260, not the 370. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
With 5-day exercising, with no one stopping you, no losing no focus. If you go from now June from Monday to Friday every day with an hour to an hour and a half exercise, by June next year you'll be the guy you want to be when you look in the mirror. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So that's how it has to be. You just can't lose weight or build weight overnight. You just have to be consistent with your routine. And you got 5 days. That's good for you. You rest Saturday and Sunday because it's a weekend. But Monday through Friday, I do my hour to an hour and a half in the gym. Okay. So we have like 2 minutes. Okay, we have like 2 minutes left. And as a matter of fact, and I'm glad you signed up with me and got on with me because you came at 380. So then we're in the 70s now. You know what I'm saying? There has been some results. We were going the 10 rounds. I had you punching the bag. There were 10 songs. We throw a CD in and let the CD play 10 records. And like I said, the average record is more than 3 minutes. So you got some good calories burned off of you. And you're down in the 70s now. Okay.
Okay.
You're not the whopping 380 anymore. You're in the 370. So we're gonna keep working and just stick with me, because I don't lose focus. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink, smoke, or nothing like that ever. And even on holidays, I don't drink, smoke, or anything that way. And so you'll be just like me. Like I said, you're matter of fact, you are the South Tower City security guard. You know what I'm saying? That's where we met you when I was coming. I was doing some shopping there in Tower City and met you as the security guard in Tower City. So, you're also in the public eye and you're good. The youth look up to you too. You know what I'm saying? The youth look up to you because you're a security guard and you're there to protect them in Tower City. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, so people look at you and you're a nice guy in the public eye as a protector and someone that should be focused on as a role model. And you're only 25, right?
Yeah, I'm only 25.
Right, you're 25. You went the right way in life. You got you a job as a security guard in the Tower City Center shopping mall. So that's great. You don't have the dream to want to be some guy who's doing crime or whatever type of crime he wants to do. You said you didn't want to do it, and you didn't, and that's great. And you're an inspiration, also a role model to younger youth growing up. Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so we'll be at the gym. That we'll be there about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we'll work out again. Okay, and like I said, we're still Monday through Friday, and it's always every week Monday through Friday. Okay, so big fast smash, and I'm gonna take you out on the outro. Okay.
Okay, man.
Matter of fact, this was Karate Chop. We dedicated to the Korean boxers and the small boxers in the strawweight, featherweight, and lightweight. Small men who throw quick punch to the chin. You go out cold, okay? So we'll be back next Sunday from 8 to 9, every Sunday from 8 to 9. So we're here in the 5-star city, beautiful Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm Mr. Cleveland himself, the Rottweiler, Big Jeff Woods. Holla at your boy. I'm out.